in the
Are
comments.
haircuts a form of makeup for men?
This is a topic that I've really looked forward to talking about. It's something that I'm surprised more people don't talk about, actually. It had such a big part to do in so much of our childhoods. The way that our hair is. Growing up, my hair used to be very short. I always wondered why. I always wondered why did my hair have to be cut so short? And my parents would always, my grandma, to be specific, would always say, you look better that way. But then, how come other races don't have to cut their hairs? They don't have to do it, why do we? I don't like cutting my hair so low. The kids make fun of me for my hair being so low. Not just the hair being low. Growing up, my dad was my barber. And seeing that, this is how my hairline looked, okay? My hairline was like this. It was like a C. And kids would make fun of me not only for having a bald head, that's how they would say, that caused me to get into a lot of fights. But they would slap my head, or they would make fun of my hairline. That's such a big part. That's such a big part of our childhoods and how we grew up as men. The type of hairstyles that we choose to have. Your hair says a lot about you. A lot of people don't realize the power of their hair. They cut it because they don't see the beauty of it. Yes, my hair is curly, but just because it's curly doesn't mean it's ugly. If you let it grow, that's not a bad thing. People need to know that. People need to know that. And I struggled so much as a child. My hair was so curly that I would have to brush it every morning, and I would be told, oh, if you don't brush your hair, then you're gonna look like a Rastafarian. Most of the people, a lot of people don't actually know the meaning of Rastafarian, okay? Because they don't know that it's people that, in retaliation for the exile of Emperor Selassie, they actually grew out their hair because they were loyal, and he was believed to be the Messiah, which he denounced. He was an Ethiopian king, okay? He was said to have been a descendant of David. But the thing is, those are little things which I'm not saying that I'm a Rastafarian, because I'm not. But I'm just saying there's always a lot of misunderstandings. Rastafarians, that's a culture. People like to bring their hair out because it's beautiful. We all have different hairs, different types of hairs. Straight, curly, curlier like me, curliest like others. It's something that should be embraced. We shouldn't raise our children to hate the texture of our hair, the color of our skin. Why? We have to learn to love ourselves and to treat our children to love each other and themselves. Because how will we move forward if all this self-hate that we teach unto our children? And it had a big impact on me. And growing up, I'm learning to love my hair and all of it. The way that you line up your hair, the style that you do, it makes you feel like a whole nother man. It makes you feel so different when you cut your hair. Not just cut your hair, braid it. Do anything with your hair, any style. It doesn't have to just be braiding, because we all have different types of hairs. So whatever style we do with our hairs, it's just, once you do a hairstyle, or whatever hair you have, any hair type, whatever your hair is, can be a hairstyle. Once you do that, you feel different. If you change your hair in any type of way, you feel different. For females, they put on makeup. But for us men, it's our haircut, that's our makeup. That's the thing that when we go out, people are like, I like your haircut, you look really nice. That's our thing, Females put on makeup, we do our hair. That's our thing as men. And that's what we consider as makeup. When people don't really learn their hair to love it, how will they be able to take advantage of that makeup? How? Thanks for listening to me talk. And let me know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about hair? Do you think it's a form of makeup? Let me know what you guys think.